Hello, hello, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Well, it's Tuesday here in Australia. It may not be Tuesday where you're around the world just yet. Just gonna do that Q&A that I mentioned a little bit earlier on Facebook today that we would do. Has been a couple of weeks since I did the last one. The last one went so well, so hopefully some people are going to tune in and ask some questions, but if not, I did post a couple of hours ago and asked for a few questions just to get the ball rolling, because it would be really awkward if I did this and no one wrote to me. So I do have a few little questions, a couple minutes later than I thought I would be because I was Christmas shopping. Probably the most stressful thing on the planet. I hate Christmas shopping. I find it very stressful. If anyone has any ideas on what I can get my mum or my dad or my baby brother, that'd be very much appreciated, because I literally just ended up walking around the shopping centre getting completely overwhelmed by shops in general. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. If you are getting anything in particular for your mum or your dad, that would be amazing, because yeah, I'm really struggling this year, and I'm sure in your countries where you are, Christmas is just as stressful. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to today. So many of you are already saying hello. Thank you so much. We've got a couple of hundred viewers so far. So while I wait for some questions to pop up in the comment box below, I thought I would answer some that I've got here on my computer from people who messaged me on my photo. And so first question was from someone called Anwar. Thank you very much. And it says, how old are you? How old do you think I am? I'm 27 years old and I will be 28 at the end of March next year. Time's a ticking, which is a little bit scary, but yeah, no, been 27 really good years so far. Ty, it's daytime there. Yes, it is. It is 3:10 in the afternoon in Australia, in Brisbane. I do normally live in Sydney, and it is actually an hour later there, but I head back to Sydney tonight, so my timing will change. Carolyn, what is my fitness regime? It varies depending on how busy I am. I train at a place in Sydney called Flow Athletic, which is amazing, and I have a PT that I train with twice a week, and then I also do classes, and I get really bored really easily, so it's a mix of spin, cycling, it's strength workouts with a lot of weights, or yoga as well. So I really try and mix it up and probably go between 4 to 6 times a week, depending on how busy I am, because sometimes life gets in the way and I'm not going to forego sleep to go and work out. I think sleep's really important too. So yeah, I kind of just take it as it comes, and make sure that I'm not overdoing it, because when you travel a lot, and I fly probably once or twice a week on average every week, sleep is really important. Do you usually eat carbs in your diet from Rog? Yes, carbs are very important, but I make sure I eat the right kinds of carbs. So low GI, which means slow release energy carbs, are really great because they keep you fuller for longer. So things like sweet potatoes and brown rice and quinoa and things like that are really important, and that's generally what I try and stick to, because I find if I don't have carbs in my diet, I get really tired. And then I don't want to go to the gym at all, which is not good. Keith, are you married or single? I am neither. I have a boyfriend. So yes, that is the answer to that one. So another one from the post before, Victor, have you ever been to the US? I have been to the US. I've been twice and I loved it. I went to Hawaii first for a friend's hen's party back in 2012, and then in 2014 I went to LA, and then I went to Miami to visit my girlfriend Lauren, and I loved the US. I thought they were just the most lovely people. Americans are really friendly, and I really get along with them because everyone that I met had really big personalities. They were really lovely and accommodating, and yeah, just really friendly. Like, they would stop you on the side of the street and be like, girl, where are you getting them shoes from? And I'm like, oh, these things. Yeah, no, I just really loved how friendly everyone was, how different your country is. You know, like East Coast to West Coast is totally different, and Miami really felt like I was just on holiday the entire time I was there. So that was really cool. What else have we got here? Issa, have you changed your makeup lately? Probably. I mean, every time I do my face, I try and do something a little different, but I have changed my hair color just recently, so maybe that's what's making me, oh my God, I look tired. I just went like that and saw the bags under my eyes. I just got a new set of Great Lengths from Remington, who in Australia is the hair extension specialist, and so I guess my hair is a little bit different color, and maybe that's why I look a little bit different at the moment. Mitchell, have I been to watch Ben play at Souths? Yes, I have. I've spent many a time at Souths Cricket Club over the time. Great club. Whenever I'm in Brisbane, unfortunately, Ben is busy and often playing cricket. So whatever level it is, whether it's at the Gabba, watching him play for Queensland, or going to Souths to watch club stuff, yes, I go along and I watch. So you probably have seen me there, which leads me to my next question, which was from Christopher. Ben is my boyfriend, by the way, and he's a professional cricket player, if you're all a little bit lost. And Christopher's question was, is Ben going to play for the Scorchers in Perth? Not anytime soon. He's with the Brisbane Heat for at least another 3 years. So, unfortunately, that's not happening. Although I have to say, if he did go and play in Perth, that's even further away from Sydney. So I'd rather he went and play for Sydney Thunder or Sydney Sixers. But yeah, for any cricket fans out there, the Big Bash League is about to start, which is a massive tournament in cricket in Australia and internationally. We get a lot of players from the West Indies, from India, from kind of all over who come over and play here in Australia, which is really exciting. Vanny, I've never been to the Philippines, so no, I haven't eaten balut or whatever that is. You'll have to tell me exactly what kind of food that is, because I'm not sure, but I would really love to go to the Philippines. That is 100% on my list of countries to go to, particularly because a very good friend of mine, who I'm sure any of you will know from the Philippines, Megan Young, who won Miss World in my year of Miss World in 2013, lives there, and I miss her so much. I haven't seen her in such a long time, so yeah, definitely on my list to go to. James Moran just joined. Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, he lives in this house as well, so you should be at work, by the way, not watching Facebook Live. How is the weather in your city? From Liviu? I hope I said that right. Look, it's really hot in Australia at the moment. It's coming into summer. It's like 30 plus degrees and really humid all the time. So yeah, really, really nice and hot today. Yeah, so yeah, that's Australia for you. We are opposite to probably where many of you are, coming into a really nice cold winter. But no, summer in Australia is Christmas time for us, and it is very, very, very hot. What else have we got here? Oh, this was a really interesting question, and it's one that I didn't really know how to answer, because I don't think there is one key way to have a successful career. But Songa has asked me, what is the key to your successful career? And thank you for thinking that I am successful, I suppose. Kind of doing what I do in the entertainment industry as a singer and a presenter, I don't know if you ever really feel successful, because jobs can be fleeting and jobs end, and you might be really, really busy one week and then the next week you're not, and you kind of fall in and out of favor, and it's really hard to kind of always stay on top, I suppose, unless you get one of those awesome jobs on Channel 7 or Channel 9 as a presenter, and even then you never know when they might decide that they need someone else. So for me, it's important to look back even just 12 months ago and look at the kind of work I was doing and how busy I was, and doing so I can see that, yeah, you know, work's really improved. I'm much busier. I've got fantastic clients at the moment, like BMW and Moet and racing carnivals and the Star Casinos in Sydney, and they're all things that I didn't have 12 months ago. So for me, the key to that success has just been continuing to work really, really hard and not give up, because as I said, some weeks you're on top of the world because you're so busy, and other weeks there's nothing going on. So staying focused and believing in yourself, even when things aren't going so well, is really important. Why BMW from Mary? Because I love BMWs. They are such beautiful cars. I'm driving a Z4 at the moment, which is a really cute little sporty convertible, and I'm just completely in love with everything about the vehicles. They're beautiful, they're functional, they're fast. Not that I drive it too fast if anyone's watching from BMW. Yeah, so that's why BMW. Pakistan cricket team is in Australia as well. Yes, they are, and I am very excited to go and watch one of the days of the test match that's about to start in Brisbane. Ben's old housemate, if you're watching, Jimmy, Usman Khawaja, who you guys would probably know if you follow cricket, is playing in the Australian cricket team, and I'm very much looking forward to going and watching a day or two of that. The game starts on Thursday, which is very cool. Peppy wants to know how tall I am. I am 5'10", which is 177 centimeters in centimeters. So I'm fairly tall, but not overly tall. What else have we got? Lewis, I drove a Lamborghini. I am very jealous. I have never driven a Lamborghini, but I have driven a Ferrari. So that was pretty cool. What else have we got? You guys are all being so great. Thank you so much for actually tuning in. I always get so nervous when I do these things that no one's actually going to write anything, and I'll be like, so how's that weather? Bernie, what course did you take for university? You mean? I went to the Sydney Conservatorium of Music and I did a singing degree of all things. Yeah, that was a little while ago now. Unfortunately, I started that in 2007, and yeah, I did a Bachelor of Classical Voice, and I was intending on going to do musical theatre one day, which was a big dream of mine for a long time, and something that I haven't given up on. It is something that I would still like to do in the future. So should the right role pop up and I'm available with work, I would really love to do a show one day. And I don't want to ramble on too much, but let's do 3 more questions. Let's go. Well, I've already answered that one. Flick, flick, flick. God, you guys are being so nice, but let's ask some questions. What's next for you? That's a good one. So it's Christmas time coming up, but I've got a few more bits and pieces left back in Sydney, so I fly out from Brisbane today. And then the next big thing for me, I actually can't tell you about just yet. Oh my God, I was about to say something, but there's something happening in early January in Queensland, and that's all I can say for now. But that's probably my next big job, because for Christmas I'm going back home to Cairns in far north Queensland, which is, if this is Australia and this is like the pointy bit, it's up there. So it's really, 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 really hot. Second last question, Reginald, do you like Melbourne or Sydney? I love both. I get to go to Melbourne a lot for work. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and there's so much to do. But in terms of living there, I say Sydney has to be the place for me, because it is so busy, there's so much to do, and it's near a beach. What more can you ask for? And lucky last question for now. If not, please keep posting questions. I'll make sure I get back to every single one of you. Last question, have you ever been to NYC from Artie? No, I haven't. Makes me really sad, because I have heard wonderful things about New York. I've been to America a few times, as I said before, but unfortunately I haven't been to New York or Vegas, which I just saw as well, another question. So they are 100% on my list, and I really need to get to the States sometime soon. Maybe next year, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed next year. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that was interesting to you all, and thank you so much for, you know, all messaging me and saying hello. It really means the world to me. As I said before, I will be on my computer for the rest of the afternoon, so if you do have any questions and you do want to write to me, I will reply to you once this video is finished. If I don't talk to you before, please have a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year, but I'm sure I will do another one of these before then. So goodbye from Australia in Brisbane, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.